Greetings, everyone. It's April 9th, early morning. And I'm here to deliver a message and do our reading for the day. The message I have is very potent. I'm saying that word because that's just how I'm feeling. Everything that's coming through just feels very needed. So the word is manifest. And I know that sounds just cliche, like, oh, manifest. But clearly, manifest is being clear on or obvious on in something to the eye or to the mind. So really be intentional on that when I say manifest. Like whatever it is you see, make it clear to your vision, to your mind, because that's the potency I'm talking about. Whatever we vision, whatever we speak right now is that powerful. The energy right now, it can come to life. So, it's really bringing it. It almost feels at a faster rate right now. So just want to really be clear on your vision, on what you see, or even if it's actually in your sight right now, trust in it. Like it's happening for you for a reason. If it's not in your sight, continue to see it in your mind. See it clearly with no mistakes, with all trust. Like understand, just see clearly on how you don't worry about the how, just know why you want to do it and what you want to do. Changes though, some changes need to be made to bring these things into fruition. I'm hearing small changes or big changes or small changes. So we all know whatever changes we individually need to make whatever happen for our life. So be mindful of that. Major changes will shift things quickly. So the major changes are those things that you know that must be done. Like you feel it in your soul, you feel it in your spirit, it comes in your mind, cross your mind. So whatever that is that you know that has to be changed, that's the major change that I'm talking about. Those major changes will shift things in our lives pretty quickly. I'm hearing demand your higher self. This is a demanding of our higher self right now, which of course makes sense because if we're going to manifest and bring things into fruition, especially things that we really want to go well in our life, there is a calling from our higher self that's demanding these things and demanding our soul to reach higher so that we can accomplish these things. So demand your highest hopes and visions. Don't be afraid to reach for it. Don't be afraid to think it. Like I said in the last video, there's no doubt right now. You can't think that it can't happen for you. Nothing's too big. If you can see it, like I said, you can achieve it. If you can think it, you can achieve it. So if the vision comes to your mind, it's possible for you. It came to across your mind, your soul, your spirit for a reason. Now is now is absolutely the time. It's in the air. It's 2025. It's just something magical happening. This is a call and this is the time. So if you needed a sign, this is your sign to know that this is the time to go ahead, and it don't even have to be completely thought through whatever it is you want to do. Just go ahead and get started on it. Get it going on it. Just go ahead and put some motion into it. And the universe is going to give you that extra boost you need. That's what's happening right now. So take that step forward. Take a big leap right now. Trust the universe is on your side. And that's the message. It's all about trusting, but manifest, manifest, manifest. See it clearly. See it clearly with no doubt. See no mistakes on it. Like, don't see anything but goodness on it. Don't see nothing but your greatness walking into it. The yellow brick road. Like, see it leading you to your magic land, wherever that is for you. See your vision clearly, in alignment. Like, we lining our chakras up for this. Whatever we need to do, whether it's calling us to cleanse our minds, our body, our souls, whatever it takes to reach our highest self so we can reach our highest potential. That's what it's calling for. So that's the message. Manifest, manifest, manifest. Ooh, that was a powerful long one. I usually don't go that long, but I guess that's the calling for right now. Is just letting it come through, and that's what I've been asking for. So manifest, manifest. Like, keep seeing it clearly. Don't worry about the how. Just know it's coming. Literally know in your spirit and your soul, whatever it is, the goodness you see, the vision you see, it's coming. It's for you. It's yours. It's your personal vision. All right, I'm starting off with a card of the day. Ooh, that was powerful, y'all. So, again, I'm going back over that, the man of our highest self. We on that all day. But those changes that need to be made to bring it into... Ooh, it got me. I can't even speak clearly. That's coming into fruition. All right, we have to be big on those changes. So small changes are big changes. So even the smallest change is gonna make a difference. But those major changes, that thing you really gotta stop doing or start doing, that's the one. That's the one that's gonna shift things quickly. That's what Spirit's telling me. All right. Spirit, guide us to the card that's gonna give us a good message and leave us on a good note to start our day. I'm already up early. Y'all, I still don't even upload, so it's already a delay in my communication, but that's okay. Because Metro, I keep calling it Metro, Mercury, and that's another thing. That's why I ain't made videos. Like, it's totally, Mercury is definitely messing with my communication. All right, leave us with a good card today. Guide us today. And leave us with a message. What will be our card of this day? All right. We have the 9 of Wands. Number 9, it's the Fire card. All right. Strength, compassion, completion, optimism, suffering. All right. And courage, persistence, test of faith, resilience, boundaries, fast stand, gearing up for worse, pessimism, weary. All right. That card to me sounds a best of both worlds. You get what I mean? Kind of like what we might be feeling right now at this moment. It's all in our hands. We got the wands. It's in our hands. But still some weariness going on. It's still some, like I said, a little pessimism going on. You know, might still be thinking negative about some things in the back of our mind. Still gearing up for the worst, worrying about what's the worst that could happen. So we have to, yeah, I'm gonna read the book on that one. Let's see what the book says behind this 9 of Wands here. 9 of Wands, persistence, resilience, determination, resourcefulness. Don't give up. Your plans are on the brink of being realized. Something may emerge that threatens your progress or feels like a setback, but one final push of energy will see things through. Be determined, protect your plans, look for support. Whatever it takes, you can overcome these limitations. The card signifies strength in opposition. If attacked, he will meet the onslaught boldly. So that's exactly what it is. We right there. It's all yours. That final push. Knowing that it's yours, keep seeing it through and trust. As I said, it's all in your hands. Determined, you persistent. We already resilient. So don't give up. The plans are on the brink of being realized. Right there, number 9, change. So that's the card of the day. Let's get into the reading. What messages the cards have for us today? Spirit guide the cards, guide us. What do we have? What do we need to say on this April 9th, 2025 blessed day? Read us. And just remind us of, it's always messages at each moment that we need. And so at this moment in time, for myself and the people watching that may need to hear one thing in your life, if it resonates. And that's another thing. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't, right? If it's not for you, it's not for you. But if it hits you, it's for you. Alright, so I picked 7 cards, lucky number 7. And Spirit, I ask that you guide us to our message. Alright, our first card is the 10 of Swords. So it's over. Alright, something is definitely done in our lives. 10 needs to be shut down. This is an air card. Ultimate completion. Final manifestation. Result of true will, recognition, continuation, realization, endings, of course, endings. This is a painful ending. Deep wounds, betrayal. Somebody might be feeling a loss, crisis, some failure. Feeling collapse. Somebody feeling defeated right now. All right. So that's just somebody might be just facing a painful ending. Somebody could have just lost somebody dear in their life, facing a deep wound. All right, the next one is Eight of Swords. So this is telling us, this is basically, I know when you're inflicting your own wounds. All right, she got the blindfold on, but she don't realize she can get herself out of it. So this is another air card. This is manifestations, practicality, skill, absolute decisions, business, the ego. Negative thoughts, self-imposed restriction, imprisonment, victim mentality, entrapment. All right, so someone is being a victim somewhere. Someone is not seeing how they're playing the role in their own defeat. All right, so we got a loss and we got someone in a lot of negative thoughts. Next card. Ooh, we got a Four of Swords in the reverse. So something definitely needs to be over and done. And self-afflicted. We got a lot of swords coming out. Form, completeness, foundations, progress, power, stability. Another air card. So in reverse, it means exhaustion, burnt out, deep contemplation, stagnation, restlessness, stress. So maybe that loss you going through, or that self-inflicted negative thought, self-imposed restriction, right? Because have you stressed? All right, going through restlessness. All right, fourth card, we have Eight of Pentacles, Earth card, Virgo energy, number 8, manifestation, practicality, skill, absolute decisions, business, the ego. He represents diligence, passion, high standards, apprenticeship, mastery, skill development, repetitive skills, task. So someone is definitely a diligent, hard worker here. And as you can see, the pentacles are definitely lined up. So that passion, you have high standards. All right, a diligent skill development. Someone is on routine, that's constantly doing the same thing. Someone can count on you. All right, so keep being that person. We have the Moon card. 18, which is 9. The number 18 reduces to 9. It is about completion, some selflessness. It's a water card, Pisces energy. Illusion, mystery, dreams, intuition, fear, anxiety, subconscious, premonitions. So you just could be someone very intuitive, that have premonitions. You can see things before it happened. You can feel it. water sign, maybe a Pisces energy. All right, so you kind of missed it into your dream. So believe that energy. Believe your mystery. Believe your illusions. Obviously, that's your power. Believe in your dreams. All right, but sometimes that can bring some fear, anxiety. So just know that that fear and anxiety comes with that illusions at times, right? Because I can imagine illusions can put you in fear, definitely depending on, right, how deep the illusions are. So understand that that deepness, that fear, anxiety kind of comes with that. But you can balance it and you can just trust in. That's why I say trust in your illusions. Nothing wrong with it. It's magic. All right, number 6, we have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So we know Pentacles. All right, those coins are there. It's the Earth card, but in the reverse, it represents the dark side of wealth. All right, so someone definitely has to be a little careful with being greedy. That's what I get from that. Financial failure or loss, fleeting success, lack of stability, lack of resources. So this is someone I get the energy of. Don't be humble, basically. You know, you probably a very resourceful person, but don't get beside yourself. You know, don't take your blessings for granted here. Don't stunt on people, sort of say. Don't think you're better than anyone that's less than. And just don't get that energy of wanting to stunt on people. You know, I know how that can be. We can't wait to get some money and definitely want to stunt on somebody. But that can be the dark side of wealth. So stay away from that energy. Be blessed in your blessings, but stay away from that stunting energy, because you can lose it. That's basically what it's saying. Financial loss is definitely behind that energy. And the last card I have in reverse again. Wow. Okay, is 5 of Pentacles. This is the Earth card. You have form, completeness, foundations, progress, power, stability. So that's the energy just by pulling these cards. Yeah, so that's what we have to realize. Even though it's in the reverse, this is the energy you possess, right? You have it in your hands. This is who you are. But in reverse, there's some greediness, possessiveness, stinginess, overspending, self-protection. All right, that's that greedy energy. So whoever you are, just be careful with your blessedness. All right, obviously you're resourceful, but you can be greedy, you can be stingy. All right, that's the energy that's gonna keep you back to these cards, those painful endings. Right, it's gonna keep you having losses in your life. It's gonna keep you even in this energy, it's gonna keep you stuck. It's gonna keep you in your own prison doing that. Right, it all makes sense. The 4 of Swords coming in energy. It's gonna keep you burnt out, keep you stagnant. right? But this is who you are. You're a diligent worker, right? It's clearly saying you're a diligent person, diligent energy. You work for everything that you earn. So you deserve all your riches, your wealth, anything that you've just earned. You've earned that. But these being in reverse is just saying you have a little greediness, a little stinginess, energy, self-protection, that overspending, possessive energy is going to keep us at a financial loss, going to keep you having to, what they say, rob Peter to pay Paul type energy. It's just going to keep you having to keep, all the money. You going to keep making it, but you're going to keep losing it. You're going to have to keep making it. You're going to have to keep, it's a cycle, it's a circle with that type of energy. But yet, you're very intuitive. So this moon tells me you know what's up. You know what you're doing here. There's no way around it if you got this energy. So be very mindful of your due diligence, but that stinginess, that being greedy, that being possessiveness, all right, it's going to keep us at a financial loss, keep us losing it, all right, keep us burnt out because we're going to have to keep working for it and spinning around. We're going to keep you in a mental limbo, right, because you're going to keep, that's a self-imprison right there. Going round and round, having to get money and going broke, getting the money, going broke. Right? Overspending, getting the money, going broke. And constantly facing losses. And that's just ultimately how you gonna feel and stay feeling collapsed, defeated, failure. Working hard, but it ain't adding up to nothing, going nowhere. So that is someone's message today. I hope it resonates home because this is the cards that was drawn. And I just really hope it reaches whoever message, all right, that resonates for. And again, back to the card of the day. Even that reading connects to. Right? You got it going on. Very resourceful. The ones in your hand yet. Right? You gotta keep that courage in what you know you can do. Stay persistent. That's why I'm in on the positive note at the end of the day. Back to the card of the day. Test your faith. You're resilient. Keep your boundaries. And that could be, spending boundaries. Last stand. That's how it's feeling. Sometimes we be playing with fire. You don't never know what that energy, being greedy, all right? Something saying this is like the last stand, probably before what health, something fell. End up in the hospital or something. You just never know. Gearing up for the worst. All right, you in that type of energy, you're going to have to stay gearing up for the worst. Pessimistic, staying weary. But really, you're not supposed to. Because remember, this card is about you got it. But yet, those things in the back, this type of stuff, all right, will keep us weary. So, know you are the one. All right, and you won already. It's yours. And that's how we gonna end that. And the reading is just the reading. We ultimately all right have good qualities, and we have things we have to work on. And so I would say those good qualities is definitely keep working hard, keep being due diligence, is bringing everything that you've earned in your life. But be cautious with being greedy, being possessive, being stingy. That type of energy. Or just being on the dark side of wealth. Make sure we're not mistreating others because we have more than others. All right, guys. Hopefully, you are doing well and enjoy this beautiful April 9th, 2025 day. And be blessed in your space.